Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer Jones and I'm a compassionate entrepreneur for Trades of Hope. What does that mean? As a compassionate entrepreneur, I basically represent women, artisans all over the world, trying to better themselves and lift themselves up out of poverty. And I do that by providing a market for their handmade, beautiful products. And I do that through home parties and online parties and social media marketing and however else that I can because I'm very passionate about it. Anyway, I'm here today because this Wednesday on June 29th, we are having our first ever Day of Hope. And what that is a concerted effort of all the compassionate entrepreneurs in the company trying to get out and share about the opportunity of being a compassionate entrepreneur and hopefully sponsor as many people as possible on this one day. And we're wanting to do this to see how large of an impact that we can make when we all focus together and really try to set our goal to have as huge of an impact as possible and just to kind of see what's going to happen with that. So it's really kind of exciting. Our small company feels like it's on the cusp of a growth explosion. There's all this kind of bubbling up of excitement, and you can just kind of feel the energy. And in my past life in corporate America, I've been a part of things like that before, and so I recognize this feeling. And it's kind of exciting. Feels like some big things are about to happen. And the Day of Hope is one way in which we're going to accomplish this. And so that's why it's also very exciting. So how do you know if being a CE is for you? Well, if you have a heart for missions and you love the idea of changing the world through your everyday actions, then it would be for you. If you'd like to supplement your family's income in a very relevant way, then it also could be for you. If you would love to go on one of our vision trips, which is where we go with a small group of the CEs and we get to go to the countries where we have these artisan groups and visit with the actual artisans who are working because of what we're doing here and learn all about their families and their stories and their struggles before they came on board and what things in particular have changed for them, and to be able to come back here to our homes and be able to share about that is going to just, I can't wait to go on my first one because I just know how large of an impact that's going to be for me and how much more real my stories will be when I can actually say that I've met these people, you know. But anyway, if you thrive in an environment with a supportive network, a supportive team, it's like a sisterhood at Trades of Hope. And I know that anyone that you ask would say the same thing. We are all blown away by how supportive and non-competitive it is. How if someone figures out something that works, we share it with everyone. If we come up with a graphic or something, it's like, here, please take this if you find it useful. So it's really awesome. If you love accessories and fashion, I mean, here's a way to work with them and yet at the same time be working towards a more, sorry, my dog is wanting to participate here. Wanting to work towards a more kinder and more intentional supply chain and a way to provide people these accessories, then being a CE is for you. If you want your daily work to be a blessing to people around the world and to have a huge impact on women who don't have the same opportunities that we have, then this is for you. If you want to build a successful business and a large team, it could be for you. Or if you just want to keep things small and, you know, not have a team under you and just do a party or two a month, it's also for you. If you want a reason to get out of the house for a few hours a week, or you want a way to be able to work from home, these are all reasons why being a compassionate entrepreneur would be right for you. what would be reasons to not to that you I'm sorry that you shouldn't avoid becoming a compassionate entrepreneur? My dog is playing with my curtain thing right here and it's driving me crazy. I'm trying to do this video. I'm going to continue on. Anyway, so what are some objections or hesitations that a lot of people have that potentially are reasons why you should not avoid it? And that would be, one of them would be you're too busy. And oftentimes, busier people have the easiest time networking and coming up with contacts. So that's actually an asset. If you're involved in a lot of things, you actually probably run into people every day that would be interested in what we're doing. Another reason or objection or hesitation people have is that they don't feel comfortable selling. Well, Trades of Hope is actually more about telling stories about our artisans, and it's about sharing our mission and teaching people about fair trade and why that's important. It feels more like we're advocating for something, a cause, rather than selling. And once you share that and people have an understanding of our purpose and our mission, the products themselves, like this beautiful piece, they're beautiful and they sell themselves. So you're not, it doesn't really feel like you're selling. But another thing that people might say is that they are worried that they don't know enough people or that they're shy and get nervous. And I can tell you that was me. And the fact that I'm even sitting here on a video right now that I'm about to post to my Facebook is something that I wouldn't have thought that I would have done 6 months ago. So I think that you kind of get lit up and you feel impassioned about it and you actually are overcome some of that. But I will also say that we have great training, the great education, continuing education throughout our company, a great trainer, and we find a way to teach you to plan and think about the people that you know, and you end up realizing you know way more people than you thought you did. If you want to get over your shyness, this is the route for you, because you know what? Once you really care about something, you find a way to push through your comfort zone, and and when you do that, you actually start becoming having a greater self-esteem about what you're doing. Anyway, the last one that I had and that I hear a lot is that you're just not into direct sales, and it kind of like that whole thing. I get it. I understand. I was there, and what solidified it for me is understanding why this model is actually really important for what we're trying to do. You couldn't put, even though these are gorgeous products, you couldn't put them on a store shelf and have the same impact, because we as CEs, we're actually really important. We're providing a really important part of this experience, and that is telling the stories and educating and letting people know about what it's actually like for women in other countries, because a lot of people don't even think about it. A lot of people go to buy a bracelet or a pair of earrings and they don't think about where they come from or the people that made them or how they got here. And so our job is to, because this is such a personal business model, it allows us to teach and tell stories and educate. And I just don't see how we could have the same kind of huge impact that I believe that we're going to have without this business model. And therefore, I'm now a believer, and I am here to hopefully change people's minds who kind of feel that kind of hesitation and objection about that. And I would love to talk to you more. Obviously I'm already running close to 10 minutes here, so I don't want to talk your ears off, but I just want you to know that Trades of Hope is filled with almost 3,500 compassionate entrepreneurs, the majority of whom had some, if not all, of those hesitations. We felt we didn't have the time. We were all nervous about selling or speaking up in public in front of others. We were worried we didn't know enough people for this to be a success. And we certainly didn't wake up one day and decide, I really want to be in direct sales. But once we took the leap, I'll speak for myself. Once I took the leap, I wouldn't have it any other way. And I'm willing to push through those concerns because I realize how important what I'm doing is. The thing is that every day I wake up and I realize that there are thousands of people that are counting on the CEs of this company to get up every day and do what we're doing. And the more of us that there are, the more people out there that can be counting on us. So that's what the Day of Hope is for. We want to be able to support more and more artisans and their families. If you're interested in finding out more, please let me know, comment below or message me. And if this isn't necessarily the right time for you right now, but you still want to help because you realize what a great cause this is, then please share this video. You don't know who you might know or who they might know who this might be the perfect opportunity for and the perfect fit for. So if you would share this, I would be so grateful. Thank you all so much for your support of me and what I've been doing. I so appreciate it. All my customers, all my hostesses, all the people who've just been listening and learning, I appreciate you so much. I'm excited about what I have accomplished so far, and I'm very excited about what will be accomplished in the future. And I would love to have you on my team and for you to join us on this journey. Thanks.